Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. With that, let's get on up to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. For the call, we bring in our broadcasters, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And, Charles, you look back to last year's draft class for quarterbacks. We had a good crop. Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, the two Joshes, Allen and Rosen, Lamar Jackson, all just in the first round. So here we get two second-year quarterbacks set to face off. How have things changed?
Well, for these young guys, that first year, typically learning experience, team's not very good. They just want to see you handle some situations. But everyone expects a jump in year two. And with that, they expect the fortunes of the team to jump as well.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They are led out by the final quarterback selected in the 2019 draft, the former Nittany Lion. It's Trace McSorley.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
McSorley, 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. And the offensive starters for Tennessee.
So let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football. I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line, the center and the two guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that and start to make progress.
That backs them up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Encroachment defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They still need 6 yards here on 3rd down after the penalty. McSorley sets to pass, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground, and 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Here we go. 8, read.
LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Jones to throw on 3rd down. It's Hill, complete. And he will have the 1st down as he's up to his 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains. That's That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
60 outlaw.
Tackles.
2.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. They complete it to Hill. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Jones now off the play fake. Open man is Anderson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the counter, here's McCoy. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
18 Gator.
Watch the screen.
Let go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
You better bring it.
2nd and 10, it's McSorley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Ready to break.
Boys, 52. Silver.
Ready.
Back to throw. Jones. He's got Green. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Mike 52.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. That's taken in by Henderson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. On the ground, the rookie Myles Gaskin, the former Washington Husky. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Ready? 8, read.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
This is Darrell Henderson, the rookie 3rd rounder. change to third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Here's Chandler Catanzaro for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7. Colts.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there and looking to erase his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick six for the first points of the ball game.
And in my experience, a lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick six, the first thing they want to do is fire another one and get those points back immediately. But what really helps you get back in sync is a good, long, methodical drive, mixing the run and the pass. Tamp things down a little bit.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. Jones now 6 of 10 in this first down. He's got his guys a first down here. Here's Gaskin. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jones, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete.
Jones pass. Intended for Josh Hill. Incomplete.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Ready to go. Shoot.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
91.
Keep playing hard.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here's McSorley to throw. He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs, but the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now Jones on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let him know.
2nd and 6. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. And he locates Josh Hill. Complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity in the ball game. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Back to throw. Jones. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Kyle Van Noy able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
To try again after the sack. Jones gets this one to Hill. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd down and 12. Jones operating from the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give them confidence and let them knock it through.
Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now McSorley. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is McSorley. They'll roll him out right, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Off of play action, it's McSorley. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 40. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. They go play action now with McSorley. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. And some of his highlights here from this game, he's nearing 100 yards, partner.
And defensive have worked so hard at how to try to slow down tight ends. It was a lot easier, partner, in the old days because when they just lined up on the line of scrimmage, either put a defensive end or a linebacker over them and tried to body them so they couldn't get off the line of scrimmage easy.
And now?
Now, when they split out, detach from the line of scrimmage, you put a linebacker out there, they're often too elusive for them, shake them and get into the secondary too easily before someone else can try and pick them up.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
Let's go! 60 outlaw.
On first down, it's Henderson. He'll get 3 up to midfield. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. 2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves them in pretty good shape. Here's Jones. Off play action. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Colts on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 3. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
3 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
39-yard line. 2 yards on the play. First down, Titans.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Go, go. It's wrong.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Go now.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. The Colts 44.
Now Ito Smith. And now running right through it. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a first down pickup of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Jones. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings him to 3rd down.
Where's 52? Why 52? 52 the light. Here we go.
3rd down, they're going to throw for it with Mitsurli. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And the return will stop right around the 25. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
It's a gain of 11. Come on, let's go. That's another Colts first down.
Let's go.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Got an open man. It's Fumagalli. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
I got you, boy.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Jones off the play fake. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Jones now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Jones heading up here 1st and 10, and he's up to 7 for 7 now on this drive alone. Back to throw. Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13. So let's get an update on what's going on. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, you know?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. This is Gaskin on the carry. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
The tackle made by Reggie Ragland. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
Jones to throw on third down. And that is incomplete.
intended for Golden Tate. Incomplete. Result.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here comes Peppers. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Titan football. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
The 35-yard line.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. Again, it's Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
You go tight. You got tight. You need grip.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Nickel Roby-Coleman up to make the tackle.
52 to the mark, boy. 52. I got you.
From the 17, Jones. That one complete to Anderson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Here's Jones on first down. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, that one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
Off the play fake. Jones. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards. Jones now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. William Hayes in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Jones, operating from the gun. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays, yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll go again to Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the slant, watch the slant.
And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Colts pick it up. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think more.
Ready up.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
70, Indy.
And the Titans first down.
We got 4.
A first down carry for Smith. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
McSorley sets to pass. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Given 3 on the screen, he couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And avoids the contact by sliding. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was going for the tight end, Nick Vanette, but it'll be second and goal. One back in the game, that's Jones, second and goal. Here's McSorley to throw. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Trace McSorley with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You've got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Catanzaro now for the extra point. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. From the gun on third down, Jones looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Jones to throw again. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Throwing Jones. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 42-yard line.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Gator.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Clear. Let's go.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Here's McSorley now, 3rd and long. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rounding, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Jones into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Point after now from Catanzaro.
For the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Titans 24, Colts 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Here's Jones throwing after the interception. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Mike 50.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Let's go, defense.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's taken in by Henderson. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
You dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Open man is Anderson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5. brings up second and 5 at the 48-yard line.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Game offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Down.
So the delay of game
15,
penalty moves it back
59.
5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. On 3rd down, it's McSorley. He's got Jack Doyle. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. And here comes the big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And partner, the defense, they were keyed in on him early, but his talent shining through as of late.
I like what you said about keyed in because it all started in their first meeting of game planning for this game, where they went over things with their team and said, all right, this is the guy we have to take out of the game. Make sure you get enough coverage on him, all the different defenses. Sometimes you run everything you've got in the first half, and they adjust in the second half and start to play better.
That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's Christian Covington who notches the sack there.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coach, I'd always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
On the ready.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Jones throwing on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Let's go, fellas.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Get it.
Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Ready? 60 or. Check, 59.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Completes this one to Meredith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2. After the 2-yard line.
The Titans go victory formation down to a knee.
Ready. 18 potatoes.
And it's 3rd down.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for Tennessee, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Oakland to take on the Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Colts, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.